Flav City family, what is up everyone? Today's Friday, and I'm kind of getting the mood of these like hashtag Fridays with Flav's live streams. Super fun, right? Having a great time in Chicago on a Friday evening. My man Art is hanging out with me. We're live on YouTube. Gonna make a pretty good Friday night supper. Low carb, keto approved, almost paleo. It's gonna be great. But first, let's get a little housekeeping out of the way. Can you hear me? Can you see me? And
can you hear Art?
Can you hear Art? Art talks in the third person.
Yeah. That's what Fridays are all about, me talking to my third person.
What's up, Rosie? We got Philadelphia, Louisiana. Gene says yes. David says yes. All systems grow. Ground control to Major Tom. We're taking off.
Grow? Is that what it said?
I said.
Oh, okay.
Detroit, Michigan. Chicago's in the house. We got, does Art get a mic? Art does have a mic.
I have a mic. I'm moving on up here.
That's right.
That's a good thing.
Art was like, no more censoring me, yo. So guys, here's what we're doing on today's hashtag Friday with Flav. We're gonna make a low carb shrimp and grits. It's gonna be amazing. We're subbing out starchy, carby corn, subbing it in with cauliflower rice, a whole boatload of cauliflower rice. We're gonna cook it with actually almost dairy-free coconut milk, bone broth, a little bit of pecorino romano cheese at the end, which actually, if you're lactose intolerant, you can have because most of the lactose is eaten away by the bacteria in the aging process. We're gonna serve that with some crazy good buttery spice-crusted shrimp and a side salad of butter lettuce and radicchio in a horseradish vinaigrette. Man, when I say it out loud, it sounds better than it did in my head. I hope you guys are ready for a great time. Once again, leave a comment down below. You let us know where you're watching from. You let us know what you're making for dinner on this Friday, or if you're having a liquid dinner, what you're drinking. It's Friday, right? There's no judgments here in the Flav City kitchens. And take this link above my head, copy and paste it, or if you're on mobile, hit the little arrow, drop down, get the copy of the link, paste it on your Instagram story. Say, yo, Flav and Art are hanging out making keto recipes. Post it on your Facebook wall. Be like, yo, the coolest guy with the best t-shirts and the best hair on YouTube is hanging out with the most eligible bachelor in Chicago making recipes. What else are you doing on a Friday night? Are you having drinks, a happy hour, going to the club? I don't care because you got to be here, baby, right? Whoa, Drew.
This is a new record.
This is a record, Drew.
Super chat ever.
Drew, I salute you with a $1 super chat. Thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Sam is already using my cookbook like crazy. Well, thank you so much. I got to put the cookbook in the background here. I almost forgot.
Share the heck out of this video. Like the heck out of it.
That's right.
We're at 263, which is a great, fabulous start.
That's right.
We need to get this thing
cookbook link is down below in the description box, along with the cookbook party link on Eventbrite. Next Saturday, it's going down. Cookbook party, me, Art, recipes, cooking demo, tons of free swag. There's only, well, the VIP tickets are sold out. That's for the VIP cooking hour, but the gen admission, there's still like 50 tickets available. So let's get started, my friends. Over here, everybody. I have a pound of shrimp. Now, I like making my shrimp super crusty. So what I do is I spill them out onto a sheet tray that is lined with paper towels. And before I spice them up, I pat them dry, right? I really give them like the old massage, give it a good work over, because look at this, Art. When I push down, that's a ton of moisture that just came off of those shrimp. What happens, y'all, if I put a wet shrimp into a hot pan? I want to hear you all scream it from the mountaintops, right?
We got a first timer here, so
whoa, nice.
Welcome and hello to you.
First timer, long time, first time, maybe?
I don't know.
So that's good. And what up? Oh, Shaheen's in the house from Dubai. Shaheen's brother is going to be in Chicago this weekend, and she sent a present for me. How nice is that? Shaheen's really the best. So exactly, Cindy says, yo, Bob, they're gonna water, and Owen says they're gonna steam. Exactly, lots of oil popping too. Good point, Nisa. I like crusty shrimp, right? Are you on hashtag Team Crunch and Team Crusty Food? Because if you are, if you put cold and wet shrimp into a hot pan, swimming, right? Swimming in juices. Now, Art, this is my spice rub here. Check out my menagerie of spices that I'm gonna hit up with these shrimp right now. I've got, obviously, Art, what is that?
Your go-to.
My go-to. A spice rub is not complete unless I don't have smoked paprika.
Your spice rub is not complete without that.
Onion powder, garlic powder, ground cumin, thyme, and ground coriander. Trivia, one of these spices right here is the second most popular spice in the world. Which one is it? Do, dee, do, 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 dee, do. I'm gonna
Every time you bust those out, you remind me of Tom Sizemore in Saving Private Ryan, where he's like collecting dirt from every place he's fought.
I don't see how that reminds you of that.
He's got those little tins like that.
Right. Oh, yes.
I mean, no comparison, but just
a little different.
Every time
different symbolism there, Art. Yeah. Okay, so Diane says cumino. Archie says cumin. Amy says garlic. Pino says onion. Someone else says cumin. Julie says paprika. The answer is cumin. Cumin is the second most popular spice in the world, because think about it. A lot of Asian nationalities and countries use it. Latin America, South America uses it like crazy. That being said, what is the number one most popular spice in todo el mundo? Think. Sometimes people don't realize, and then I tell them, and they're like, oh, that makes sense, right? Sometimes I'm going to give you a hint. Think really basic. Don't say salt, because Art, salt is not a spice. It's a
mineral.
It's a mineral, exactly. So a really flavorful spice rub here, super nice. If you have smell-o-vision right now, you'd be like, wow, that's popping, right? Get your nose in there, Chris, Brittany. Garlic, cinnamon. Sam says pepper. Katie says garlic, pepper, garlic, chili powder, garlic. Wow, black pepper. See? It makes sense. Everyone uses black pepper. It's a spice. I just actually loaded some into my pepper mill there. And that's the number one spice in the world. So Art, before I season that up, I do want to hit it with some avocado oil. And I have another question for you. We're going to go back to Team Crusty Food. Do I want to add a good pinch of salt now while the shrimp are marinating? Or do I want to wait? What's the answer to that question and why? Now we're graduating to like middle school. I don't want like a yes or no an hour later. I want why. And if you get it wrong, you're staying after class to help me clean the chalkboard. Oh, that was horrible. You ever do that, Art?
Probably.
First of all, it's old school. They don't do that anymore, right? But man, like, first of all, I know why they don't do it anymore, because that's really bad for your lungs and stuff. It's probably causing cancer. And it's like, gosh, they used to make us take the two erasers and go like that, and it would plume in your face. It's like, who does that? It's crazy.
That was amazing.
Cindy says now. Pino says wait. Now, because it will help add flavors. Oh, what up, Rosian Josh? Big fan from Instagram. He caught some typos in the book. He helped me out big time. He's got a free book coming his way. Wait. What did we just say? Salt pulls out moisture. Do we want them swimming? Well, in the ocean I do, right? Swim, like Nemo. Here I want them dry. So wait to salt right before they go in the pan. So here's the plan of action, you guys. If you're just joining, we're making keto-friendly shrimp and grits. I made this on the Flav City Instagram stories a few weeks ago. It was delicious. If you're not following me on Flav City and Instagram and YouTube, obviously, and Facebook, get on it. We put content on all platforms. We got the Flav City blog. But this is a really cool way to get like shrimp and grits kind of feel without getting starchy, carby corn. If you're just joining, that's what we're making. We're making low carb shrimp and grits with a really beautiful butter lettuce and radicchio salad with a horseradish vinaigrette. It's going to be lovely on a Friday night. And keep leaving comments down below. You guys got some work to do. Let us know what you're making for dinner. More importantly, let me know where you're watching from. I want to see people from all over the world. And then share. Sharing is caring. Take the link from this live stream, paste it into your Facebook wall, your Instagram stories. If you haven't bought the book yet, I have the link down below in the description box. And if you live in Chicagoland, we're having a cookbook party next Saturday. The Eventbrite link is down below. It's going to be a lot of fun. Everyone who buys a ticket gets a signed copy, free food at the party, and swag and drinks. It's going to be a good time.
Bobby, Anna Maria has a question. Are the books still on sale on your website?
We're out right now. Give me like another couple weeks. I'll have about maybe 50 only that are autographed copies from the house sent directly to you. Right now we're sold out.
Germany is in the house. Houston's in the house. Southern California. Hawkins, Indiana.
Very cool. Hawkins, isn't that where the Stranger Things is based on Netflix? Sounds very familiar. Don't ask Art. He has no idea what I'm talking about.
I was just about to say essentially the same thing.
Okay, let's get started on my low-carb cauliflower grits. We have to start with some onion.
London, UK in the house. Chicago,
London,
Royale, Toronto.
Nice. Trinidad. Oh, we got everywhere, right? Where's the most... I think 2 weeks ago we had the most diverse stream ever. We had like Iraq, Philippines, and Australia, and I feel like other ones too, all on one stream. It was so cool. All right, so let's get rid of the paper on the old onion.
Greetings from hot Southern California.
Nice, SoCal, getting hot for the summer. I think tonight we'll do a whole onion because I have a boatload. All right, look really quick back there at how much cauliflower rice I have. A ton, you guys, because I want to have some leftovers, and it's the kind of thing that gets better like the next day. So here, like we always do, I feel like I'm a broken record, but we're going back to culinary school. We peeled our onions, right? We perch our fingers up top. We take our knife parallel to our beautiful wood cutting board. We cut planks. We keep our fingers out of the way because we like fingers intact, and nobody wants to go to the emergency room on a Friday night.
That's correct.
We take our fingers back now into the claw, right? And we go sticks. Keeping our fingers back. Try to make close cuts here because I want a relatively fine dice on these. And then careful, when you get here, just be a little more careful. Ease it down. Remember, a sharp knife is a safe knife. Claw it back again, and then one more cut. That's it, right? So this is an expense. This is like a $250 knife from Shun, but on my Amazon shop page, I have an $8 chef's knife that is fantastic. People have bought it and said, wow, thank you. Because a lot of home cooks cook with dull knives. A dull knife is what, Art?
Very, very, very dangerous.
Very dangerous, right? Because you're going to put more pressure down on the onion and you're going to cut yourself. You want a really sharp knife so it's minimal effort, minimal pressure. So I send my knives out to get sharpened every few months, or if you have a knife sharpener in town, just take them there. I would not take my $250 Shun knife there because I don't trust them, but like an $8 knife or even a $100 knife, it's fine. This company lets you send it to the factory for like $5 and they do it for you.
Shaheen also said something correct here. She says a sharp knife doesn't make you cry while cutting onions.
Yeah, because it...
As much.
As much, yes. Right, because if you have a blunt knife, it cuts more of the cell walls. Great points, Shaheen.
It bashes them.
Yeah, bashes.
Yeah.
You want to slice through evenly as opposed to bruising. Okay, so for tonight's fat of choice, we're using grass-fed organic ghee. It's going to be luscious and delicious. I have my favorite one here from Thrive Market. Let's put some in here and then get the onions in there. So this is really simple, guys. It's literally onions, a little bit of thyme, cook it down, some garlic, then cauliflower, coconut milk, bone broth, cook it for 20 minutes, and then add some Pecorino Romano cheese, optional. If you skip that point, it's 100% dairy-free and paleo, which is really nice. And then we cook the shrimp, we make a salad, Bob's your uncle, right? Done. So, also, Art, come here. I want to show you the pot I'm using. This is my favorite Le Creuset. A lot of people like to get a showstopper Le Creuset in their house. They put it on their wedding registry. Don't get the traditional Le Creuset. This is called the round and wide one. And if you come on top, the surface area is what I love. There's so much real estate to brown food here and to get it in without cramming it. This is my other one here, Art. Look, I actually have three, but this is the normal one here. And I love it. Don't get me wrong. We make a lot of stuff.
That one so we can
yeah,
see
look,
the difference.
side by side, look at the real estate difference here. We're talking about a huge amount of, this is like, you know, Chicago real estate, smaller.
An inch and a half, 2 inches taller.
Exactly.
And then here's the wide one.
This is Texas real estate. Lots of room.
Traditional.
So if you're going to pick one, round, wide one, I think it's about $250. It's worth it, you guys. It is so good for cooking. This is actually a non-stick surface. It's so easy to clean. I love it. If you're going to buy it, use the Flav City Amazon affiliate link, please.
Okay, says those are pricey, but they're
Yes.
going to last you a long, long time.
As in your whole life.
And you're going to be happy with them, too.
Yes. Just make sure you never put a scouring pad in there. Otherwise, you're going to scratch the non-stick porcelain off of there.
And then you're not going to be happy.
And then you're not going to be a happy camper. Then you have to go and buy another one using the Flav City link again, and I'll earn a double commission.
So maybe they really should use that scouring thing you just mentioned and then keep buying.
Right? No, I would never do that to them. No, never. We actually gave away a Le Creuset, I think, last year. It was really nice. So maybe I'll contact them and see if they want to do another giveaway. If you guys want to see that, let me see some hearts right there. That'd be kind of cool, right?
That's right.
Okie doke. So that's going to do its thing. I want to add a little bit of salt here, some raw unrefined salt, and then a little bit of pepper and dried thyme.
Hector's live from Hawaii.
Hawaii, nice. Hawaii's like
Welcome.
4 hours behind on the beach. About to check a little Friday sunset with Mai Tai. Sounds like a good day. So I'm going to cook this and just sweat it down. It's very, very minimal ingredients, but if we take the time to actually cook down the onions, we'll add a lot of flavor and get rid of some of the moisture in there. In the meantime, let's chop some garlic and maybe move on to the salad.
Got 487 people viewing,
Okay.
which is great. Let's share this up a little bit more.
Yeah,
Here and
we can get a few more people. Fridays, you never know. Some people might be out, partying. That might be at happy hour. But you know what? Share this link over to your Instagram, your Facebook wall. Our record was a couple weeks ago, 850-ish, Art?
something like that.
Yeah.
Close to 900.
The more the merrier, you guys. So, and I want to thank you again because the cookbook, you guys, is selling so well on Amazon. You guys are buying it all over the world. We have over 450 five-star reviews right now. Once again, the Amazon link is down below. If you live in another country, just search Flav City on Amazon. People are loving the book. They're spreading the love. They're introducing people who don't know Flav City, because not everyone knows us, right, to the book, to the community, and people are loving it because they're saying, wow, I didn't realize I can eat this kind of food and be on a diet. That's why we wrote the book.
How do you store your ghee? Somebody had a bad experience and it went rancid.
So you actually can store your ghee at room temperature and it lasts for a long time. Just make sure it's in a relatively cool spot. But I mean, look, the expiration date on this one is October 2019. And I got this one probably a month or two ago. So it'll last you probably more than that. Probably last you 6 or 7 months. But I mean, keep in mind, it is milk or butterfat, right? So
Cindy Ritchie said, can we get on a wait list? Cindy, do you mean for what, the thing next week for the book party, or are you talking about for...
wait list for what? That's right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is it okay to buy pre-minced garlic? I want everyone to answer Janice's question for her. Is it okay to buy pre-minced garlic? We'll see what they say, and then maybe I can add something to that.
Oh, she's talking about for the book, I guess.
Oh,
signed copy.
yeah, there's no waiting list. You just got to be quick to the draw. I'd say you have to follow me on Instagram because I story that first, and then I put it on the YouTube community wall. So just follow me on Instagram stories.
How do you store coconut oil? I left it out and it became clear.
That's fine. You actually, totally normal. You actually don't mind that because it's already melted. It's a heat-sensitive product. So in the winter, it gets hard. In the summer, it gets liquid. Totally fine. So Shaheen says never. Katie says never. Cindy says no, no, no. Fresh is best. Is garlic press okay? So no. The answer is no, because when you have pre-minced garlic, number one, the flavor is far, far inferior to fresh, but they put chemicals to preserve it. And oftentimes the peeled garlic comes from China and it's imported. It's really bad. Yeah, garlic press is fine. You don't have to chop it. It's one of those gizmos where you put a whole garlic in, push it down, and poof, comes out like you popped a pimple or something.
Easy, lemon squeeze.
Exactly.
As Negan would say.
Exactly. So yeah, never, never. There's a really interesting documentary on Netflix called Rotten, and they have a whole episode about garlic, and they name a really big garlic producer out of California
Shall not be mentioned here.
who shall not be mentioned because they're very litigious. But they actually break the law and they import Chinese garlic that is peeled in Chinese prisons, and they have undercover footage of them like gnawing the paper off because their fingernails are gone. It's disgusting. That being said, just buy local or California-based garlic. That's where it's at. Or go to the Garlic Festival every year in
Gilroy, California.
That's right, Arturo. I want to go one year.
Yeah, I'd like to see that too. They got garlic ice cream. I've heard all about it.
I would do it.
Oh, yeah.
Probably the most smelliest people ever are there, right?
Amy S. is excited to meet us with her husband next week.
Oh, very cool, Amy. I can't wait to meet you guys. Yeah, so the VIP tickets sold out already. Those will be a fun cooking demo with me an hour before the party starts. But once the party starts, you guys, I'm still going to be there. Everyone gets a signed cookbook. We have tons of recipes from the cookbook being made by Pre-Beef, grass-fed beef. We have snacks from Thrive Market, Harmless Harvest, wine from Austerity. It's going to be a great party for $30, including you get a book with that. Amazing deal.
Roshan wants to know where Desi, Donnie, and Rose are at.
They're on the balcony right now, Roshan. They are chilling, having a good old time, but hopefully Rose will make a appearance. Jesse lives 30 minutes from Gilroy. How awesome is that?
Can you smell the garlic from where you live?
I hope so too,
The
Shaheen.
wind is blowing right? Yeah.
Would you consider going live for your book party? Maybe for the cooking demo part. I was thinking about that. Maybe for the demo part, I'll go live either on Instagram or on YouTube. That could be fun, but we'll play it by ear. So if you're just joining, we got some beautiful shrimp marinating in smoked paprika and cumin and other spices right now. We're gonna sear these in ghee and make a pan sauce with butter and bone stock and serve that over a delicious cauliflower grits. It's shrimp and grits, done low carb, done keto with a salad, which we should probably get going now.
Drew just sent you a $1 super chat.
Oh, Drew.
Thank you to Drew.
That's the second time she did that, right?
Yeah,
I think so. Thank you, Drew. I appreciate that. That's right, Andrea. So this salad, you guys, is going to be total yum-yums because it is a combination of butter lettuce and radicchio. And we're going to make a horseradish vinaigrette. Toss it with, what I write down here, some mint and nuts. Super simple, but classy, because it's Friday night, right? This is hashtag Fridays with Flav. We get classy, right? We don't just do like a chopped salad. We do a butter lettuce and radicchio salad. Hey, Art, let's add some garlic.
Let's do it.
To the party here.
I'm coming over there.
Come over here for a second. Don't be afraid. And then we'll mix it up. So I have the pot on medium because I don't want to burn the onions, but these are not any more than halfway done. But I gave them a head start because I don't want the garlic to burn because the whole town of Gilroy would be furious at me if I did that.
They wouldn't let you in.
They wouldn't let me in, and I ain't been there yet. I want to go there. So let's let that do its thing. The next thing that goes in is cauliflower, then coconut milk, then check this out, Art. This is a big old pot of grass-fed organic bone broth. This is crazy. Look at this. So I made this in the Instant Pot today. Every time I make this on Instagram stories, people go gaga. It's the easiest thing. It's 2 pounds of organic bones, water, apple cider vinegar, and carrots and celery. This is actually the second batch. I took the first batch from yesterday, I strained it out, I added 2 new bones, and you pressure cook it for 3 hours. I highly recommend doing it in the Instant Pot because it contains the smell. If you do this in a pot or a stovetop pressure cooker, it smells like a barn, a dirty barn in your whole house for like all day long. Instant Pot's amazing because when it's done, you can actually take it outside, release the pressure, and the smell's never in here. That's going to be good because, first of all, we drink that every day. It's really good for your gut bacteria and your skin and your immune system. Very good for postpartum too, so for Desi. But cooking with that is so good. It's like if you think beef stock or beef soup is good, this is so much better.
Well, actually, they should be, like a good stock should be made the same way.
True. We talked about that in the past. Correct. So once again, people always ask me for the recipe. I'm probably not going to write a recipe for that, and I won't do a video, but it's bones, water, vinegar, bay leaf sometimes, onions, carrots, pressure cook, 3 hours, bada bing, bada boom. Then do it again the next day with 2 more bones, save the same bones. It's super easy. Hey, all right, let's start fixing this salad here. What do you say about that?
Yeah. Fly around the other side.
Fly around. Can you use coconut oil instead of ghee? You most certainly can, my dear. If you want it not to have a coconutty flavor, you can use refined coconut oil, which is slightly processed, but still 100% fine. So this is butter lettuce. I love it because it's super tender and sweet, and I love these big leaves like that. So I'm not gonna chop it super fine. I'm just gonna peel it and roughly chop it because I want this to be like a rustic salad. All right, keep firing your questions. Amy says, I have a cookbook already. Can you sign one for my mom? Yeah, Amy, if you, are you coming to the party?
She'll be there.
Yeah, bring another one, Amy. Yeah, if you have a book, bring another one. I'll sign as many as you want. You don't worry about that. It's gonna be great. Art's gonna be there. Hopefully Desi's gonna be there. Rose will not be there though.
Will the Eggman be there?
The Eggman, Paul, is gonna be there, also known as the Beef Man too now.
Is Johnny P coming over tonight?
Tonight, no, he doesn't come on Fridays usually. He's a busy guy. It's Friday night. He's a man of the town. So I'm just gonna roughly chop this butter lettuce here. Stack it up. And then the dressing for this is gonna be a horseradish Dijon dressing. Dairy-free. It's really good quality prepared horseradish that has no bad ingredients. It's going to be horseradish and stone ground mustard, monk fruit sweetener, lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, salt, and pepper. It's really easy, but super tangy and delicious, and I think it's going to cut through the fattiness and richness of this dish really nicely.
Anubuti, sorry if I'm not pronouncing her name right, wants to know where you buy your shirt. She wants to buy one for her husband.
Oh, yeah. I always have links. So here, I'll put my link. It's from Bad Pickle T-shirts. And I will put my link. Where is it?
$2 super chat from Jess D.
Oh, nice. Thank you,
$2
Jess.
Canadian. All right.
Very cool. Yeah, just go to badpicklet.com, and all my shirts are from there.
Will CM Punk be there?
Who's that?
I don't know. It sounds familiar.
Okay, this is just about ready. I want to add a little more ghee to this because it's looking a little dry, and no one ever said, hey, that's too much ghee, because there's no such thing. A very interesting fact about ghee is that if you're actually lactose intolerant and casein sensitive, you can eat ghee because during the process, the milk fat is separated from the milk solids, and the milk solids are burned away. The solids are where almost all of the casein and the lactose live. So unless you're highly, highly allergic, you can have it. Ghee is an amazing product because it not only tastes better, but it also has a higher smoke point than butter, so it won't burn. So let's talk about the salad here. We got sweet butter lettuce, and then this is radicchio. Radicchio is bitter and crunchy, and I love it. It's such a great green, or red, I should say. This isn't Radicchio Treviso from Venice. This seems like domestic, but it's such good stuff, you guys. So sometimes it's nice to kind of experiment.
CM Punk is a WWE wrestler from Chicago. Pretty well known. So this guy's requesting you to do a collaboration.
Ah, okay, interesting. I'll see what I can do. It's so bitter and lovely, you guys. So that's the salad right there for the lettuce part. Now we'll add, you guys choose the nut. Do you want walnuts, peanuts, cashews, or hazelnuts? I'm partial to two of those because it's Friday night with Flavs. Thinking about a little elevated, a little elegant. The peanut to me is a little humble for a Friday night, but it's totally up to you because Art and I are man of the people. Art, come back here. Everything looks lovely in this pot.
$1.99 super chat
Oh,
from
what up?
Tayari, and she says you guys should come to Vegas. I totally want to.
First of all, Art has family there. Second of all,
right.
I haven't been to Vegas in probably 14 years. Why don't they invite us out there for some kind of like food festival? We can have a great time. Art, take a look at those onions and garlic. That is what you want to see. Cooked down, a little bit of color, not too much. This, my friends, is 2 heads of cauliflower that are riced. Art, can you tell them, did I rice that myself or did I buy them pre-riced?
Do you want a real answer here?
I want a real answer.
Yeah, no, it is totally riced by him. He would not buy the pre-riced cauliflower because
Yes.
you're not getting the same part of the cauliflower you would get if you did it yourself. You're going to get a lot of stalks, a lot of stumps, and those aren't good for anything.
Those aren't good for business. Here's the deal. Besides what Art said, which is 100% correct, it's so much more economical to do it yourself. So if I wanted to buy that much cauliflower rice at the store that was pre-grated, not frozen, fresh in the produce department, you guys, that would probably cost me $3 per package, $12, okay? I spent $6, so half the amount, to do it myself. Plus, like Art says, take a look next time at the pre-grated cauliflower in the store. You see a lot of stalks in there. And stalks are fine for broths and stir fries, but do you want to pay $3.50 a packet for stalks that are riced? No. Homie, don't play that game. We've talked about it in the past. The only time I actually want to use frozen riced cauliflower is when I make my cauliflower pizza crust that is dairy-free and keto. Desi's recipe, I should say, because when it's frozen, the cell walls are broken down. It's very mushy and watery. You can then wring out that water very easily. You can't wring it out of the fresh one. It's very hard.
Tearing down those cell walls, Mr. Gorbachev.
Tear down those walls. That's right. So that's an amazing recipe. Search on Google Flav City cauliflower pizza crust because a lot of pizza crust recipes either have cheese and or starch. We have neither. We use flaxseed meal and almond flour, and it is so darn good. Desi nailed that like a mouse. So good. All right, so here's the deal. Before I add coconut milk, by the way, I should tell you, my cooking liquids are going to be full-fat organic coconut milk. A lot of people ask me, what's your favorite coconut milk? It's from Trader Joe's. Why? Because, Art, if I turn it around, there's literally one ingredient here, organic coconut. It's the milk and the water. Sometimes they have guar gums. Sometimes they have emulsifiers. I don't like that because it makes it slimy. This is a great price. We're going to cook it in this. We're going to cook it in bone broth, 20 minutes until it reduces down and gets soft like grits would. Finish it with coconut cream, right? This stuff is a great replacement for heavy cream, and it makes it thick and luscious. Then optional, a good grating of Pecorino Romano, because I love that salty, nutty flavor, and it's not as dairy heavy as putting cheddar cheese. But like I said, you leave out that cheese at the end. Hashtag paleo, right?
Chris User really wants there to be a live stream with me cooking on it too sometime.
Hey, why not? We'll do it for sure.
I've also seen a lot of walnuts. I haven't been keeping score.
Oh, yeah, I forgot.
I've seen walnuts a lot, but then I've also seen people saying, why don't you throw them all in there?
Whoa.
It's Fridays with Flav.
I know it's hashtag Fridays with Flav and things get goofy on the weekends, but let's not be that crazy. Let's do a combination, you guys, of Bulgaria.
If you're a man of the people, you can go back and look, but there's just so many things flying by, I can't keep track of them.
I can only do so many things at one time. Let's do a combination of Bulgarian hazelnuts that my mother-in-law brought from the BG and some raw cashews, okay? Now, keep in mind, cashews are not the most keto-friendly nut, but I love them. I'm such a sucker for cashews. Of course, they're like really expensive. They're a little cheaper on Thrive Market. I have a video coming out on Sunday sponsored by Thrive with a new promo code. That's so good. And these hazelnuts, not cheap either, but they're so much cheaper in Bulgaria. My mother-in-law brought a bag. They cost literally a fraction of what they cost here. I love hazelnuts. I've been waiting for Desi to make homemade Nutella using them. That doesn't have any crud in there like palm oil and processed sugar. Big news this weekend. We have two great videos coming at you. Tomorrow is my summer condiment video. Art and I went to Target on Wednesday. We filmed a video all about ketchup, mustard, relish, barbecue sauce, and mayonnaise. There's a lot of bad ingredients in that stuff. I was blown away by even the fact that yellow mustard, almost every brand had natural flavorings. It was very disturbing. We talked about the horrible quality oils they used in mayonnaise. We talked about the sugar they put in ketchup and barbecue sauce. And we talked about the fact that I can't find but one brand of relish that doesn't have sugar or natural flavorings. That would be Bubby's. So that video is coming out tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we're having a recipe from the cookbook, actually. On Sunday, we're doing barbecue pulled pork sliders with my coffee spice rub and Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits. I thought for the summer, we should probably share this recipe from the cookbook with you guys.
Oh, they were so good.
Art was jonesing for these.
I devoured them.
He devoured them like a champ. So this is the Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits. This is a Red Cabbage Crunch slaw. And this is pulled pork, coffee spice rub, and the biscuits. Remember, in the recipe book, every recipe has photos. Every recipe has detailed macros. So look at that. I tell you macros per serving of pork.
Yeah, let me make sure my microphone cable isn't going into the shrimp here.
Macros per serving of pork, slaw, and biscuits. So we tell you everything. All right. And this is going to be your new favorite. Oh, and homemade barbecue sauce. So this recipe could be the best summertime recipe. I'm giving it away for free because I love you guys, but 125 more just like this, if not better, in the description box on Amazon. Just search Flav City Gangbusters.
Chris User, I read your question too, Bobby, about the live demo. And then there was a question, Bobby, if you could only have one oil to use for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Well, that's a tough question because I love extra virgin olive oil, but it's not the best to cook with because you destroy the flavor and it doesn't have the highest smoke point. So because of that, if I could only choose one, I would do avocado oil.
That was my guess.
Because you can make dressings with it, you can marinate with it, and you can cook with it. That's why. Very versatile. But my favorite oil of all time is extra virgin olive oil. And you guys know.
Almost like you belong to a club.
Well, I do. So this is my bottles from the Extra Virgin Olive Oil Club. I have a promo code. I don't know where. Just email me if you want it. 3 bottles come to my door every 3 months. This guy travels the world, finds the smallest batch, family-owned olive oil estates, bottles it, sends it on a private jet, and sends it here. It's a little pricey, but they give me a promo code. This one's from Chile right now. Or no, this one's maybe the olive oil one. This is from Chile, but I think the latest batch down here, yeah, I just got, this is from Italy. So it keeps changing up. Yeah, just send me a message on Instagram or just an email at bobby@flavcity.com. You get this bottle for $1. Is this Chilean? Okay, so this is Chilean and this one's Italian. It's hard to keep track.
Anna Maria asks, is the Great Value avocado a good one? Great Value from Walmart.
Yeah, the Walmart one's great. The Aldi one is great.
Chosen Foods is great.
Chosen Food is fantastic.
Marianne's.
Yep, Art knows these very well right now, right?
Shaheen, it reminds me, I'm supposed to ask you about, are you going to use raisins or apricots?
Oh, for the salad? I'm not going to do that, Shaheen, because I want to keep it keto. But I mean, a little bit of raisins would be nice. I think a raisin would be nice. Apricot would work too. Currants would be lovely. But I'm going to opt out. I do have smell this. Shaheen and Kelly, this is fresh mint from my garden downstairs. It's not even from the garden. It grows wild. It goes wild on the side of the condo building.
On the side of the road.
On the side of the road, yeah. I'm just going to roughly chop it. And all of a sudden, it's like, whoa, this is kind of a classy salad. Bobby's a much classier guy than I thought. I mean, geez, he hasn't even showered today, but he's classier than I thought. Big tip I want to give you about salads, right? Season the salad, because everyone always makes a dressing or uses a bottle dressing and then dumps it over their salad. Season it every step of the cooking process. I'm going to season my vinaigrette, and I'm going to season this, because basically this is a big bowl of bland veggies. And I don't know where you buy your veggies from, but mine don't come. Art?
What?
Seasoned. Art was reading the comments. It's okay.
I'm reading comments.
That's all right.
Somebody's got to do it.
So a little bit of salt. This is unrefined fine sea salt from Utah, company I love called Redmond. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, because that way when you actually dress the salad, my friends, you have a perfectly seasoned salad. Same thing with this, right? The cauliflower went in, I seasoned. The onions went in first, I seasoned. Season, season, season. That's the only way you get an end dish that has mucho sabor. All right, I think it's time to add the liquids here. So let me crack open a can.
Monroe says, I keep hearing about Art. Art, who are you, Bobby? I've known him since high school, and I'm the cameraman here.
Well, let's just show it. This is Art,
Oh,
y'all.
hi.
This is Art.
Hi, everybody. Good to see y'all.
Can you tell the backstory again, how we know each other?
Friend of a friend back in high school. Been friends ever since then, and cameraman now, and it's always good times working with Flav City.
That's right. Well said, Art. And Art is the most eligible bachelor
Thank you.
in Chicago.
You get paid every time you say that.
Okay, so my cooking liquid of choice is going to be full-fat coconut milk.
That's right, Brittany. The Cubs shirt is my shtick on this show.
That's right.
She says I always wear the same shirt. I have a whole closet full of nothing but Cubs shirts.
And gun shirts too, right, Art?
What's that?
And gun-related
Yeah,
shirts.
that's right.
So we put some of that in. I might need more later on, but I think I'll opt for bone broth because I have so much of it right here. Where's my ladle? Ladle, where you at?
Cupcake lover, yes. The answer is yes.
I would really like to use a ladle for this. I just can't find her right now.
Ladle?
Yeah. Ladle for my...
I probably put it in the wrong drawer.
No, I can't blame that one on you. I like to blame a lot of stuff on you, but I can't blame that one.
That's right.
I'll blame that one on Donnie.
Chicago deep dish cauliflower.
Oh, here we go.
That would be...
That's a tough one.
That'd be far out.
The thing is, the cool thing about Desi's cauliflower pizza crust is that it's very sturdy. It has a lot of what I call structural integrity. But to hold up to deep dish, I don't think you can do that, my friend. You'd have to put a lot of dairy and starches in there, and then not something I want to do.
Lewadine Fliss, lemon juice on the salad.
Lemon juice?
That's what...
No, I'm making a whole dressing. I'm making a horseradish vinaigrette. It's going to be lovely. I just want to get this started. So, Art, check it out. I'm going to add some bone broth. The beauty of using bone broth versus store-bought broth or stock is that it has a lot more collagen in there. The collagen is going to make it more flavorful, more luscious, and way better for you. And be careful, when you buy a lot of stocks at the store, they have caramel coloring, added sugar, sometimes yeast extract. It's really a bummer, the kind of stuff they're adding here. So I'm going to start with that much, but it's going to need more. But remember, we could always add more. We can't take it away. So that'll bubble. And you know what I do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add, actually, I don't want to crack open another can of coconut milk. I'm just going to add about half the can of coconut cream now, just to get it like super creamy and luscious from the start. So I mean, look at this, Art. This is the beauty of coconut cream. It's your dairy-free heavy cream, and it's so darn good. And a lot of people see me cooking with coconut cream or coconut milk. There's a recipe in the cookbook for cream spinach with coconut milk. It doesn't taste like coconut. It doesn't taste like a pina colada because we have such savory flavors in here, cauliflower, onions. You don't taste it. Especially the cream spinach in the cookbook. I have bacon, mushrooms, and spinach. People make it for their significant others, and they can't even tell, number one, it's dairy-free or that it has coconut milk. And I like to hook up my dairy-free people because they have challenging times getting good recipes, and I don't think we should be eating too much dairy. My keto recipes are limited dairy and moderate fat, low carb. I don't do the high fat thing either.
Summer Shirley, I don't know if it's my favorite shirt that I have, but I just don't have all the food pun shirts that Bobby has. So I just
We can get you some more.
I got a lot of Cub shirts, so I'll make Cubs my thing on this channel.
Exactly. We got 600 people. I think we can do better, you guys.
We can do way better.
You take the link from this stream right now, paste it into your Facebook page, paste it into your Instagram stories. You say, hey, Bobby and Art are hanging out making keto recipes. He's the low carb king. It's hashtag Fridays with Flav. Where else do you want to be? That's really the question. Do you want to be at the club? Do you want to be at some crowded happy hour now? No, you want to be with us, hanging out in the kitchen.
So Tayari says, does the coconut cream taste too coconutty? Like, okay, on its own, I'm sure it does. But
yes.
like in this dish, does it taste coconutty?
No, I promise you. I'll give you a sample when we're done. You tell me. It does not.
A similar question on coconut. Where did it go? What's the difference between coconut milk and coconut cream?
Coconut milk has water. Coconut cream does not. They take the meat from the coconut, they blend it, they add a little bit of water for coconut milk. For coconut cream, they just blend that up, and that's it. That's the cream. It might be a touch of water, but it's a consistency difference. That's it. Okay, all right, let's talk about vinaigrette.
Okay, I gotta come over there.
Come over here, Holmes. So make sure I get the dressing here. We got a little bit of prepared horseradish. This is the brand that makes the only dill relish that doesn't have natural flavorings. It's really, really good stuff because there's no crappy ingredients in here. So a little bit of horseradish goes in here. I love stone ground mustard because I love the texture and look of orange, dark and yellow mustard seeds. I just love that.
We're in Chicago, Monroe.
Chicago, baby. It says it right there. If you look above the title of the video, it says Chicago right there.
There's a question.
Was a question?
Somebody asked a question. So.
Oh, okay. Monk fruit sweetener. How am I going to sweeten this dressing? I'm not using honey. I'm using my favorite monk fruit sweetener because it is all natural, delicious. It's a blend of erythritol, chicory root, and monk fruit. It's a 1-to-1 replacement for sugar. It's delicious. This is a company actually in Chicagoland. Husband and wife, super lovely couple. We do a little bit of apple cider vinegar.
Did I do that?
Did I do that? And then a little bit of lemon juice. And then the extra virgin olive oil. What should we do, Art? Should we do extra virgin? Should we do extra virgin olive oil from Chile or Italy? Actually, you guys choose. You guys choose. Should I use the? Which one is this? This is the one from Spain. Spanish one or the brand new one from Chile? What do you guys feel like? Totally up to you. Not that you know the flavor notes, and I don't. Actually, this one is like a little mild, maybe.
I've heard that a good olive oil should taste like the Tuscan sun. Is that true?
It's from Tuscany, Art. Okay. You think anyone's going to get that?
If anybody out there actually knows what I just ripped off,
no.
Please let us know. I'm guessing not.
Chile. Wow, Chile's popular, right? All right, we're doing Chile. That means I have to open up this new bottle. This is Duccio Moroso from Chile. This is a mild flavored one. You know, I wonder if I have a more bold flavored one from Chile. Let me see here.
You want to kick it up a notch?
Yeah, this is medium.
Boise, Idaho. Do you have any from Boise, Idaho? Olive oils?
Oh, I don't have. Look at this, guys. I'm rich. I'm flush right now in extra virgin. This is the bold one. This is Elanzo from Chile. We're going to use the bold one because I want a really bold flavor. But I go through this stuff really quickly. So every 3 months it comes to my door. And we'll take some. Let me make sure I have everything. A little bit of salt. A little bit of pepper. Let me give this a stir back here. This
How's
is
that
looking
coming
good.
along back
Looks
there?
good already. Take a look, Art.
All right.
So it's cool because once it cooks, it really breaks down into a soft porridge that pretty much has the same texture as grits, and no one really knows or cares because it's going to be so darn tasty. Look at that, right? It's going to break down even more. It looks like white corn, polenta, or grits right now. Y'all growing up in Louisiana, we got white corn grits that Grandpappy made. This is going to be the low carb substitute. Shoo-wee! Okay, let me get my baby whisk here.
How do you save a leftover coconut cream?
Take it out of the can and pour it into like a mason jar like this, right?
Yep. Refrigerate it.
Refrigerate it. And actually, you can leave it in this can because look, Art, these cans from Trader Joe's are lined in white plastic there, so it's not going to react with the metal. So this is actually safe. Sometimes I put saran wrap over the top. I put a rubber band around the top and pop it in the fridge. I put this in my smoothies too. It is so darn good. Make sure I got everything here. Horseradish, mustard, salt, pepper, apple cider vinegar, lemon juice, and monk fruit. Then we take our Chilean oleo.
Can you make a whipped cream with coconut cream?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You put it in the on the coolest part of the fridge for at least 24 hours, and you beat it like you do heavy whipping cream. So now we're just making a simple vinaigrette, and I want to taste it. I want this to be on the acidic side, but I want a little bit of sweetness. So I guarantee it's going to need more monk fruit sweetener, maybe a little bit of salt. I just don't know. That's why I taste and season as I go. But see how it thickened up already? That's how you make a vinaigrette. It's typically 3 to 4 parts oil to 1 part vinegar. You get that emulsion of fat. It's a lovely thing. Ooh, that's good. A little too acidic for me, so I want to put some more monk fruit. And I want to taste a little more of that horseradish, so I'm going to add a little bit more of that. Because the horseradish really isn't acidic. It's more like spicy, kind of bites the back of your throat. So it's so easy to make salad dressings, but people love to buy them, which is why we made the video last month about salad dressings. The best salad dressings to buy are from Chosen Foods and from Primal Kitchen. And even I use those during lunch sometimes if I don't feel like making a dressing. Or to be honest, I don't even make dressings at lunch. I just do olive oil, extra virgin, lemon juice, salt, and pepper. That's my dressing. What I've been doing lately though, 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, avocado oil, a shot of extra virgin oil, a shot of apple cider vinegar, salt and pepper. It makes the creamiest dressing. It's dynamite.
Let me borrow this to answer a question.
Yes. That's a really good brand, you guys.
That answer your question?
Bo
Beeves.
I'm gonna do a little more monk fruit, and then it's done. So that's good. It's got a good bite to it. I want it to be on the acidic side because our shrimp and grits is a little bit of a richer dish. Double check. Perfect. And I get a little bit of texture from those seeds. That is totally popping. I love it. All right, someone help me out. Art, let's have Craig and Amy and Shauna. Can you stir my grits for me? Because I'm working my butt off, you guys. You guys are chilling on a Friday. I'm working like a dog.
The wooden spoon here?
Yeah. Art and I have been working all day. Art's working on compiling data for a very exciting project we're doing. I was working on getting the video ready for tomorrow. Actually, if you guys were with us last Friday, you know about the exciting project. I can maybe talk about it a little more if you guys want to hear about it. Otherwise, I'll save it for a secret. Secrets.
Another Conan skip.
Okay. That's looking grand back there. Gonna move this. So good. Now I think we can check it for seasoning too, Art. What do you think?
I think that's a good thing to do here.
Stir it up. That's right, baby. Kelly wants to hear the secret. Did you get the horseradish from Trader Joe's? No, I got it from Whole Foods. Whole Foods is the only company I know that sells that Bubby's brand, and that's the only one that has the dill relish, but they have a store locator that I'm linking to in the video tomorrow. But Bubby's, check it out.
Okay, Craig, we'll have a stir off. You can also have a camera in one hand, a screen that has a half a second delay, and your stirring hand, and see how you do.
All right, that's good, you guys. It needs a little more salt. So here's what Art and I are working on. We obviously have dozens now of review video and haul videos. I've been getting an insane amount of emails and messages the last 2 weeks saying, hey, Bobby, do you have a master list of all of your information from these videos? And I say, no, I don't. And they kept saying, hey, can you write a list? Can you write a PDF? Can you write a book? I'd buy it. So Art and I are now compiling all the data from our store hauls, our ingredient hauls, and our grocery hauls into one book. We're going to publish it as an ebook on Amazon. And the best part about it is, after you buy it, it constantly gets updated. So if we have a new video that comes out, say like the week after you buy it, and continuing to go forward and forward, it pushes all the updated information to that book. The book's going to have all the Bobby approved products, ingredients to look for, ingredients to avoid, and then broken down by store. Here's what I like at Costco. Here's what I don't like. Here's what I like for bread. Here's what I like for cheese. These are ingredients to not like. These are ingredients to avoid. So that's what we're working on. It should go pretty quick, but if you're as excited as I am, leave a comment in the comment section. Hit the thumbs up so I know, because I want to do this for you because so many people have requested it.
By the way, Mickey tells us that you can find Bubbies in Sprouts and in Kroger.
Ah, thank you. Yeah, we don't have a Sprouts Farmers Market here. Mercy likes it. Kelly likes it. Let's do it. I'm thinking $10, Benjamin. So it'd be $10, but it's always getting updated with unlimited information going forward with links to videos and all that good stuff.
Public supermarket in Florida also sells
Ah, very good. Amira, hello from New York City. I'm coming to Chicago in September. She just ordered her book now. Can you sign it for me? Send me a message on Instagram, Flav City Instagram, or an email at bobby@flavcity.com. Best $10 ever spent, says Brittany. All right, I love it. Yeah, the idea just came to me because I got like the 12th email. I'm like, you know what? Let's just make a really cool, easy, searchable ebook that's constantly being updated. It's your ultimate guide because it takes the guessing out of it. What's the worst thing about going to the grocery store? I see people spending hours there, looking up things, reading ingredients. You have this guide with you, you breeze through like nobody's business. Then someone's like, hey, what are you looking at? That's Flav City. Oh, cool, I'll buy it too. Wow, we join the community, we build the fan base. I'm pretty excited about it. Worth more than $10, says Melanie. Well, maybe it'll go up even more. I don't know, we'll see. I mean, there's so much information. It could be a $30 book. There's so much, I won't do that. But I just think it's so useful for you to have, because even though you watch my videos, there's a lot of information we cover, right? So it's good to have a resource there that you can quickly look through and refresh and search it and have all the answers right there. Okay.
Wegmans in the Northeast also sells.
Oh, really? Yeah, we don't have Wegmans here. I'd love to check that out, but we don't have a Wegmans here. Time to make the shrimp. I am preheating my cast iron pan over pretty much high heat here. We held off on salting the shrimp until the end because we didn't want to pull out any moisture. So now it's just about time to salt the shrimp. But I'm actually going to salt them in batches because, all right, why am I not going to put all of these shrimp into the pan at one time?
Gonna cause all sorts of problems there.
All sorts of problems, right?
It's going to drop in temperature.
Exactly. So I'm going to split these in half. I'm going to salt the half that goes in the pan now. And then when the other ones are ready to go in, I'll salt them too. And then we'll make a quick little pan sauce with bone broth, butter, lemon juice, and parsley, and that's it. We'll plate our dish up. We'll dress our salad. Wait until the last minute to dress your salad, otherwise it gets wilty and soft. And we're made in the shade, all right? Yeah, Marvin likes it. What's up, Claudia? Can you do a book on what to buy organic and what not to buy organic? See, I don't have to do a book. That's going to be a future video. So all that information will push to the existing book as soon as we put it out. So it's a constantly evolving database. It's like the ultimate shopping guide, because all the information that we have previously and doing forward is going to be pushed continually to that book. So you buy it once for $10, maybe 15 now. I don't know. It sounds like I can raise the price. And you constantly get the updates there. It's going to be huge, right?
This is not an auction, Bob. I hear 15, I hear 15, I hear 15, 20.
That's right. Any thoughts on nutritional yeast in place of pecorino? Bobby supports that. Nutritional yeast, aka vegan Parmesan, it's a purely natural process. It has that nutty, salty Parmesan flavor, which is why they call it vegan Parmesan. I love it. When is this estimated to come out? Thank you, Anna Maria. I would say it'll come out definitely next month. Definitely next month. It's really just a case of right now Art is helping me compile all the data. I'm going to write it together. Then we have to make sure that it's compatible with an ebook, test it, pick a few lucky fans to test it for us, and then boom, it's out there. And it's going to be a simple thing. It's not like a very elaborate book. It's going to be very easy to understand. It's not going to be pictures. It's not a recipe book. It's an information book. So it should be very easy to get the data from our laptop to the ebook out to you. So very, very exciting. Anti-inflammation diet. Well, that's what this book is here, you guys. This keto diet, which many recipes are paleo, this is an anti-inflammatory diet too, right? This is the kind of stuff that makes you get off anti-inflammatory medication, diabetes. So all these recipes are keto, many are paleo, but there's no grains, there's no glutens. It's mild on the, look at that, coconut, panko, coconut crusted shrimp. It's mild on gluten. It's mild on dairy, I should say. I mean, look at this. This is the food you want to eat. Look at that. Salmon burgers with macadamia nut sesame buns. This is the food you want to eat when you're dieting, because coffee spice crusted steak with salsa verde. I mean, this is feel good food, you guys. Amazon link down below in the description box, you guys. Share the love. 450 plus 5-star reviews on Amazon. How cool is that? It's all because of you spreading the love. Keep spreading that love. The book ships around the world. If you don't live in the US, just search Flav City on Amazon. Ships to Italy, Philippines, Australia, Brazil, everywhere. Okay, I want to cook the shrimp in some more ghee. Let's keep that ghee party going here. This one's getting kind of low, but luckily I have plenty more where that came from. So I got to make sure the pan is literally like pretty much smoking hot. And Art, can we see the wisps of smoke on there or no?
Oh, yes, we can.
So I'm going to separate, Art, check it out really quick here. I'm going to separate half the shrimp. I'm going to pinch over some salt.
You got to keep them separated.
Got to keep them separate. Who sings that song?
The Offspring.
The Offspring. Oh my God, that's awesome. Then we'll take it back here.
Sorry to anybody that knows that song and now has it stuck in their head.
So that,
sorry, not sorry.
That's enough. Now I'm going to carefully just spread it out. These shrimp are medium size-ish. They're going to cook so quick. I'm going to reach down here. I'm going to take my favorite kitchen gadget, the splatter guard, put it down. See, that's what you want to see, you guys. If the pan were not sizzling like that, that means it's not hot enough. So take it out, or like test it with one shrimp, right? But the fact that I saw it smoking like a locomotive going down the railroad there tells me it's hot enough.
What exactly is the size of that Le Creuset pot? Because this viewer, Yvonne, is looking on the website.
Yes.
Can't find it on their website.
I don't know this. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you, hold on. They only make one size of this. If you just search round and wide, but I don't have the lid here. Let me see. Here, let's look it up real quick. Let's look it up. Le Creuset round wide.
Welcome, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to the broadcast. Glad you're with us.
So check it out, Art. Here it is. Look.
Okay, over there.
This is the round wide. Oh, it's a baker lid. I don't want the baker lid. Hold on. Here we go. Let's see if this is the one on Williams-Sonoma. That's it right there. 6 3/4 quart. Right?
Ooh, 15%.
So that's what you want right there. And they only make a couple colors. That's the color I have right there. So it's an amazing, amazing pot.
There you have it.
And like I said, you're going to buy it, you use the Flav City affiliate link. Ask me for it first because I want to get my my 7% commission on a $300 purchase, please. Right? Gotta help the Flav City account there. So this is going really nice. Art, it's already time to flip these. I find that most people overcook shrimp. Keep in mind, there's almost no fat in here. They cook so darn quick, and I actually pull them right before they're done because the carryover heat will keep cooking them. But Art, how nice does that crust look right there?
It looks great and smells even better.
Right, so that's beautiful. I'll put this down.
Really good.
I'm literally going to cook it, you guys, 20 more seconds. Evacuate the dance floor and get the second one in here. So let's season these.
Do you prefer an iron skillet?
Oh, absolutely. So I don't use it for everything, but for this kind of stuff, a cast iron skillet is the way to go because nothing sears food like this does. And the thing is, like I said, it's very easy to overcook a shrimp, but it's almost impossible to undercook it. When's the last time you had a shrimp and said, oh man, this is undercooked? Never, right? But when's the last time you had a shrimp and said, oh man, this is rubbery? Probably pretty recently. So I take these out because I know that even though it might be slightly underdone in the middle, Art, do you see this steam coming off of this right now?
A whole lot of steam.
Right, so explain to the people what's going to happen now while it's resting.
It's called carryover cooking. The shrimp are going to continue to cook as the heat makes its way from the outside in.
Exactly. Just because you pull something out of the oven or the pan, it don't stop cooking, right? It's not like, yo, I'm out right now, I'm done. No, there's heat continuing to penetrate down into the shrimp. It'll carry over and cook perfectly. Now I'll take my second batch of shrimp here, get it in the pan.
Your mother said to tell you to straighten your shoulders, son.
Me?
I don't think she's referring to me.
I'm cooking, yo. I have great posture. Sometimes I have a little bit of anterior pelvic tilt. My back hurts me, but come on, if I'm bending over, I can't be like this. I am a robot. Shrimp goes in the pan. So I can, here's what I would do with that shrimp now. I would cover it with some aluminum foil, but before I do that, I would take my VIP special ghee. This is a really cool startup in Venice Beach, California. They make whipped golden ghee. Look at this, Art. I'm just going to take some of that.
Maggie B said, I thought Art said karaoke cooking.
Huh.
Carry over cooking. But karaoke cooking.
That sounds like something really fun.
On a future Fridays with Flav, maybe.
So good. I'll take a little bit of aluminum foil. And that way, let's keep it nice and juicy while the second batch is cooking. That's a great company. If you go to their website and use Baby Flav promo code, you get 20% off. Nicest company ever. 2 Ayurvedic ladies started this. Very, very high quality grass-fed ghee that's whipped with turmeric, cumin, coriander, pepper, cloves. Amazing stuff. A little pricey, but amazing stuff. They were nice enough to send me a bunch for my postpartum recipes for Desi. Hey, you guys, if you haven't done so yet, leave a comment down below. Let us know where you're watching from. We want to see people from all over the world. And once again, share. We got 600 people. Not bad for Friday.
189 likes. We should be over that 200 number.
Okay, first of all, take a second. Like the video. We should have over 200 likes. Share this link over to Facebook and Instagram. Tell them to hang out with Flav himself and the most eligible bachelor in Chicago, right? How would you not want to do that on a Friday night? I'll drink to that, right?
Oh, watch out, licking fingers. The Martha Stewart police might be knocking.
Hey, when I got good ghee on my fingers, I don't waste it. Art, let's flip this.
St. Petersburg, Florida, Bobby.
Oh, nice. Art and I were just there for the Michelob Ultra Fit Festival. We had a great time.
Movement by Michelob
Oh,
Ultra.
thank you. Yes, we will be in Austin, Texas at the end of September for the next Michelob Movement Festival. Hanging out, doing cooking demos. If you live in Austin, we are going to plan a meetup for that weekend. I think it's the weekend of September 28th. So stay tuned. That's going to be a lot of fun. I've never been to Austin. Art?
Never been to Austin.
Never been there too?
Even though I lived in Texas for 5 years.
Yeah, we actually want, if you live there, we want you to be our food guide for the day or for the night because I want to eat some of the best food Austin has to offer.
HEB Hall, Pamela says.
Yeah, I think we might want to do it. We might go down a day early and do that too. So check it out, Art. These shrimp are done. Like beautiful, crusty shrimp, right? But look in the pan, everyone. There's a lot of flavor in there. Emerald calls it the yummies. I call it crusty bits. The French call it fond. We can release that flavor. Or I say release the kraken.
hounds.
Release the hounds. I say release the kraken. That's just me. But first I want to cover this up to keep it warm.
Somebody wanted to know which episode of Guy's Grocery Games you're on because they want to see if they can watch it on demand.
Oh, I doubt you can watch it on demand.
How many years ago was that?
Yeah, that was in 2015 maybe, I think? Or yeah, 2015 sounds right.
Back a ways.
Yeah, it's the, if you search Guy's Grocery Games Family Food Feud, that was our episode. So now, I'm going to do this, Arturian. I'm going to take some of our stock here. You know what? Instead of getting my towel dirty, let's just do this. And I'm going to deglaze the pan. And then I'm going to just reduce it, like, honestly, for a couple minutes. Now watch what happens when I do this, you guys. Facial. Who wants a free facial? All right, open those pores. Get a shrimp and bone broth facial, only on Flav City. Half price on Friday nights. So that's going to reduce, by the way, look, Art, the heat on the pan is off. It's literally off. This is the beauty of using the cast iron. Once it gets hot, it retains that heat really, really well. So now I'm going to season that sauce with a little bit of salt.
Okay, Marl, hi from Australia. I can smell those shrimp cooking. Yum.
Ah, throw another shrimp on the barbie. I had to do it. I'm sorry. Had to do it.
I was cringing.
Hey, I was in Australia in the spring. Melbourne, Sydney, and then in the farmlands. We went to grass-fed beef farms, lamb farms, had a great time. What an amazing country. Australia, it's so damn far in the middle of nowhere, but amazing food, amazing people, super clean. Sydney is one of my favorite cities in the world. That harbor with the opera house and the bridge and the city is breathtaking, you guys. So nice.
Are you going to post this recipe on your website?
Not right now, but eventually I will, yeah. So give me some time and I will do that. Butter, parsley, and lemon juice. So Art, let's chop some parsley. Hey, when you get home
Swing around here.
from the grocery store, you guys, clean your parsley, snip off the ends like this, put it in a mason jar, and then put the plastic bag it came in over, put it in the door of the fridge. It will last you 14 days. Change the water every 3 days-ish. It's the best parsley hack I know. It lasts so damn long when you do that. I do that on Instagram. I show people, they go gaga. And then when I chop the parsley, just roll it up like the Dominican cigar makers on Seinfeld and just chop it.
A bit too tight.
You could do that with cilantro too. Doesn't work with other herbs quite as well, but imagine extending the shelf life of your parsley 2 weeks. I mean, I always felt bad about like throwing this stuff out. And you don't have to do it anymore. It's really nice.
Shaheen wanted me to clarify that she was talking about deglazing.
Ah, good. Shaheen's like on the ball, you guys.
Tayari agrees that parsley hack is legit.
Too
All
legit.
Caps, all caps.
Too legit to quit.
Okay,
It really is.
She wasn't invoking Hammer.
Oh,
But
I feel like she kind of was, though, to be honest.
Chris User loves Seinfeld. Agreed. Both of us agree on that.
Okay. So let me check for seasoning with our... Check it out, Art.
Okay.
This is pretty much the consistency you want. Like, you stir it enough. You told someone, yeah, this is some white corn meal here, some polenta, they would believe you. If anything, it's getting a little dry. I could add some more liquid, but I'm going to check it for seasoning. But doesn't that look yummy, Ryan? Super creamy. I'm going to add more coconut cream just to add some broth in there. It's really good. I can't taste coconut at all. But instead of adding more salt, now is the time I want to reach for Pecorino Romano cheese. So first I do want to add a little more coconut cream to gild the old lily, because I'm all about lily gilding.
I was wrong. Kind of was a nod to Hammer, she said.
Ah, see? Thank you. High five. I'm going to reach in here, Art. Look how full my fridge is right now, Art. This is crazy. There's so much stuff in here. It's bananas. The fridge is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-Nanas. Then we'll take Pecorino. I love Pecorino Romano, you guys. I buy it from Trader Joe's. It's a sheep's milk cheese from Rome, and it's cheaper than Parmesan, and it is salty and nutty and so darn good. And like I said, this is the only part of the recipe here that is not paleo.
Rhonda says she's watching Bobby the Barefoot Contessa from LA.
I'm actually the barefoot count, right? And we don't have Jeffrey, the husband here. We have Art, the coworker.
That's right.
I think Art's really gonna like this. She lives in the Hamptons. I live in Chicago.
That's right. Almost the same thing.
Almost the same thing, right?
Bananas is good.
Okay.
That's what somebody said.
I'm all about bananas.
Stephanie said it. Sorry.
So mix that up. Now look at what happened, Art. It got nice and creamy from that coconut cream. I'm gonna kill the heat and I'm just gonna play it by ear now. I'm gonna be like, all right, that looks good. I think that's good in terms of texture. I just wanna check it again for seasoning. I'll use the other side of my spoon. That's dope, you guys. I'm gonna do a little more That's one thing Ina Garten has never said on her cooking show. That is dope. Right? Although she got to cook.
Not yet.
Not yet, but she got to cook with Taylor
I'm sure
Swift.
she's watching and now she's getting ideas.
I haven't got a chance to cook with Taylor Swift, and she has. Do you know that?
I think you told me that.
Not on TV, I think, just for Food Network magazine, but a little jealous about that because I think Taylor would really...
I'm guessing that Ina did most of the cooking?
Yeah, they didn't quite go over that. So check it out, you guys. This is actually reduced a little too much, so I'm going to add a little more stock here.
Now, if Taylor's watching this, she's going to be mad that I made that assumption.
Yeah, if Taylor's watching this, then we would be invited on tour with her to be her cook. So, a little bit of broth. Now, I want to make the sauce. Should I use butter, ghee, or whipped ghee for the sauce, you guys? You let me know. I'm going to add a little bit of parsley. I have salt in there. I want to add a little bit. Check this out. To help thicken the sauce and add some acid, I add a little bit of mustard. And then I add a little bit of lemon juice. What are they saying, Art?
Craig says pepper, question mark. More cheese. I haven't seen any answers. So
Okay,
okay. Ghee, whipped ghee.
Whipped ghee?
I was going to say butter.
I'm kind of feeling butter too, you guys. Butter's a classic for mounting sauces.
Yeah.
So I'm going to grab my Kerrygold Irish butter here.
Some other folks agree with us, butter.
Yeah, butter is just such a classic finishing kind of butter.
Now, do you have both salted and unsalted Kerrygold? Or
I only have salted because I get it from Costco. And I'm okay with that because I used to be like, you have to use unsalted when you're cooking. There's so little salt in here that I don't really worry about it. And I want that Costco, price. So what am I going to do? Now look what happens, Art. Oh, it's like magic. It's culinary magic. As soon as you add the butter, oh, look at that. It starts to cream a little bit and thicken up. I'm just going to reduce this for maybe 2 more minutes.
Princess Whipped Ghee is this product.
Yeah, that's
here.
the company from Venice Beach. It's a startup. It's the most amazing ghee ever. Go to their website and check out with hashtag baby, promo code BabyFlav, and you get 20% off. It's a really cool company. The ladies who started it are Ayurvedic, and they helped give me some recipes for Desi postpartum. It was really cool. So this has to reduce just a little bit, but I want to check it for seasoning.
What's the frequency Kenneth buys his salted Kerrygold at Costco too?
Good man. Oh man, you guys, that is
song gets stuck in my head every time.
that is so good. It's like herbaceous, a little kind of briny, and rich. That is delicious. So this is done. We can probably get ready to plate our salad. Things are good, you guys. Things are good on hashtag Friday with Flav. I'm feeling good.
Latifah's first time watching this live, and she's enjoying it.
Nice, Latifah. We do this every week. So it's either usually Wednesday or Thursday. But what you have to do, you guys, below this video is a little bell icon. Push the bell icon and then select Enable All Notifications, because then you get a push when our recipe videos go live and our haul videos go live on the weekend, and you get notified when we schedule a live stream.
Thank you, Agent 67.
And you just don't want to miss. You don't want to miss out on these live streams. That's all I have to say about that, right?
That's right.
So this is just about done.
Kerrygold was $2.55 a bar and went up to $3.55.
Where?
KK7373, where are you at?
Where's that? All right, look at this sauce. This is gorgeous, right?
You look like Steve Kerr. I've heard that.
I've never heard that one before.
I've heard that.
Oh my God, that's hilarious. Look at that.
Doesn't look like a sauce.
That's a sauce, you guys. I killed the heat. Should I keep it going or no?
It's up to you.
I think I can go 1 more minute. But that's the beauty. I mean, like, people think about, oh, sauces are complicated. I don't make the complicated sauces. I don't make the French sauces. Pan sauces are where it's at, man. I'm going to actually add 1 more little knob of butter there.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to try to answer Princess's question.
Yes.
Because I don't think when I showed her what the whipped ghee was, it didn't really answer what whipped ghee is. So whipped ghee is a clarified butter. And this whipped ghee has some turmeric in it, and it's been whipped to incorporate some air. So clarified butter is butter that doesn't have the milk solids and the water in it. It's just the pure fat.
Well said, Art. Well said. It's tastier, it's healthier, and has a higher smoke point. Ghee is where it's at. Thank you, Art. That's our field correspondent, Arthur Almasy III. Okay, let me do some housekeeping here and get ready for plating. And then, do you guys want to see Rose?
Of course they do.
We can see if you guys want to see Rose, my daughter. She's 7 weeks old. Today, actually. She's 7 weeks. Today's her weekly birthday. Oh, I want to add some of this parsley. I can see if she's up in the back. And then someone give that a last stir. Hey, Maria or Princess or Sabrina.
The wood spoon or a different
Yeah,
one?
give the wooden spoon. Help Art stir that up, please. I mean, Art and I can't do everything ourselves,
I gotta
right?
switch to my right hand here.
We need help. Yeah, this one's done. I gotta kill the heat on that one, and then stir this one up for me. That's done. And then I'm gonna get a bowl for plating here.
So stirring's not the easiest thing when you're trying to keep the camera steady. Apologies, anyone gets a little nauseous.
I don't think anyone's gonna care, Art. They just wanna help. Help is what we all do around here.
Maria says, how did you pick her name up?
We picked Rose's name because we knew we wanted it to be food related. And so for women, that was a bit easier. Men, boys, it's a little harder with food. But we saw her. We had a number of names in our mind. We saw her. We're like, she's definitely a rose. And we like the name Honey too. So we put that as the middle one. She's beautiful like a rose. She's sweet like honey. And it fit. Okay. Well, I think if you guys are ready to plate, oh wow, 276 likes. I want to see the likes go to 300 right now.
I want 301.
I want 301. Art wants 301, and then we can plate this dish. In the meantime, Art, let's toss this salad here.
So, this way?
Yeah, go back to your starting position. Art first. Okay. If you couldn't get Kerrygold, what butter would you use? I would try to get any grass-fed butter you can. They sell grass-fed butter and French cultured butter at Trader Joe's. Aldi now, I heard, has their own version of grass-fed butter. Very, very excited. So let's toss this up. Only add enough dressing to coat, and when you're tossing a salad, pour it around the outside of the bowl. That way you can toss the salad into it, as opposed to having a pool of juices on the bottom. So we'll just toss it up here. Oh, we haven't got our 301 yet.
We're getting close.
I'm not going to plate the dish then. Fine. We'll end the stream and Art and I'll just eat ourselves, I guess.
It's fine with me.
So Art, look how beautiful this salad is, right? It's just glistening a little bit with the dressing.
Oh, 303, we got it.
Okay, we got it. You guys are just playing hard to get. So that's what you want, right? Look at the bottom. It's not swimming. Sometimes you get that salad and there's just a pool of dressing at the bottom. We don't want that. So what I'm gonna do first is plate my salad. It's a super easy salad, but I think it's classy, right? That's the theme of tonight. Classy with flav. A little bit of parsley, just to garnish.
So classy, you didn't shower.
But I did run my hair under the sink and got it wet with a little bit of pomade. So let's meet half the way. You guys, I don't shower almost every day until after I work out in the afternoon. I work from home. I never go outside except to go to the grocery store and the gym. That's the only place I go. That was a good one, Art. Okay, now let's do this. Oh, it's hot.
Yeah, I agree with Chris User. There should be no thumbs down. Smacking my head.
5 thumbs down. That's just people who don't like life. They don't like life, I guess. That's, to each their own. Right? Maybe because they're so mad they can't be here. They're like, I'm going to thumbs down this.
That's a good reason to give thumbs down.
Right? So, all right, look at this pot of goodness here. This is our pretty much dairy-free, keto, pretty much paleo grits. I mean, Art, if I told you you were eating grits, you think it's grits, right? Art?
Yes. Sorry, somebody was saying, hey, did you just say you never shower? And I'm like,
No.
Waiting for an opportunity to clarify that.
No, I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. Okay, now we take our beautiful shrimp here that are soaked in that golden ghee. All right, we're going to put the shrimp right in the middle here. I mean, guys, you can't get this food at restaurants, right? You can't buy this kind of food. No one serves it. We'll take a little bit of butter. Ooh. Right, then don't forget, if you want more butter, Art, just come back here.
Yeah, Shaheen said he didn't say that. That's fake news.
It is. Hashtag fake news. See, that's how fake news starts.
You're bringing the whole thing over.
Bring it over here, homie.
You said come
Right?
over here. So, I'm like,
So look at that. Guys, this thickened up so beautifully. Look at that. We take our sauce. We just pour it over the top here. This is something you might find, like, honestly, in Louisiana. Not keto like this,
we
but...
got Baton Rouge on the horn here.
Oh, yeah. Does Baton Rouge approve of this? So, guys, there it is. Low carb. Shrimp and grits.
Any parsley make Hilda
happy?
happy?
Thank you. A little parsley. If we're talking NOLA, we got to make Hilda happy with some parsley. Low carb shrimp and grits with butter and spice crusted shrimp, cheesy, dairy free, which they don't do in Louisiana, cauliflower grits, and this beautiful butter lettuce and radicchio, don't be radicchio, Bobby, salad. I mean, this is how you eat, right? The whole thing is keto, low carb. It's paleo if you leave out the cheese. It's basically dairy-free. This is the kind of food we rock in this kitchen every night. These are the kind of recipes in the cookbook, right? You don't feel like you're on a diet when you have recipes like these. There's 125 just like this, you guys.
This is Lafayette, Louisiana approved.
Oh, wow, Lafayette. Shoo-wee. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Christine from McKinney, Texas got here late, but looks yummy. She's a regular.
Hey, better late than never, Christine. Now, moment of truth. I mean, golly, I'm going to use a spoon for this because I want...
think South Louisiana here, yeah. Definitely approved it. Mitzi says.
Thank you. I mean, look at this, you guys. This is the bite. It's got everything in there. First, I'm going to try I'm going to try this guy, right? So much flavor. Wow. The flavor is off the charts right there. Then I take a little bit of... Wow. You never had shrimps like that. Forget about it, man. Long John Silver, say what? Red Lobster, say what? No. Tender and perfectly cooked. Seasoned like a champ.
Terrytown,
Buttery.
Louisiana approved.
Thank you. Terrytown.
New Orleans approved.
New Orleans. Hey, Desi and I were in New Orleans for the first time of our life last year. Great food, but so much starch and butter and like heavy stuff. This is the opposite of that, but still it feels like something that is so darn satisfying. Because it's layers of flavors, right? First you get that creamy, soft grits, then that butter sauce, pan sauce soaking down into it, and these shrimp. I mean, I really can't get over these shrimp.
What kind of shrimp do you use? That's a good question.
These? Oh my God. So these are from Whole Foods. They're responsibly farmed shrimp that are on $25 per pound. They always have them for $9.99. They're peeled but still have the tail on, and you guys know I love tail on shrimp.
And I love shrimp that are already cleaned. Because if they're not, I'm the one cleaning them.
They had a sale for pink Florida shrimp today, but it had the shell on and the poop still in. So I'm like, does Art want to clean poop? Nah, I'll just get these. That's fine.
Yeah.
And then, so either get wild caught from the Gulf of Mexico or responsibly farmed. Like if you get the shrimp that are from usually like Vietnam, those are really low quality.
Somebody said to answer the phone.
Yeah, that's someone calling on Facebook. I'm guessing it's Desi's brother. Wow.
How do you remember all the ingredients yet know what spices mix well together as well?
I don't know.
Okay.
You do it long enough, you understand flavors. Here's the deal. I can think of any recipe I want to make, and I know the flavors and combinations that work. Sometimes they don't quite work 100%, but I know if I'm making something Southern, Louisiana, it's going to work with smoked paprika, cumin, coriander. It's just going to work, right? You do cooking long enough, and you understand what goes with what. It's practice, right? How can Michael Jordan make a free throw blindfolded? Because he's done it his whole life, right? This is really annoying. Let me stop that. Why does someone not hang up eventually? There's obviously no one home. Go away.
I will use this recipe to replace my Cajun shrimp and grits from Commander's Palace.
What?
That is a compliment.
From Commander's Palace?
That is the biggest compliment I think a shrimp could receive.
That's huge. So let me do this. I want Art to try it on camera.
And some people are demanding that too.
Yeah, I will. This half I haven't touched, Art, just so you know.
Okay, thank you.
But first, I can see if Rose is up or no.
Yeah, people want to know about Rose.
All right, let me go see if Rose is up.
They want to know that first, and
yes.
then they want me to try food.
Let me see if I can go grab her real quick.
All right, so in the minute or so that Bobby's going to check on Rose, any questions that I might be able to answer here? I'm tempted to just like go ahead and eat this now. Forget about it. Is Commander's Palace a big thing there? I've never been to New Orleans, but from what I understand, it's just like a, I don't know, it's a pillar in New Orleans.
Yeah.
Very famous restaurant. Dig in, Art, I agree. I'll wait for Bobby to come back. Hopefully Rose is
All your friends are waiting for you. All your friends are waiting for you,
What's
sweet
your
pea.
favorite dish? Eat a bite, Art. Bobby was mashing. Can't wait for Rose.
All right,
And
ladies and
speaking
gentlemen,
of Rose,
she's up. She's up and at 'em.
Hello, Rose.
Here's my sweet pea, right? Everyone say hi to Rose. She's like, ooh, the lights are on. I better be in my best
She likes the
behavior.
lights,
She
typically.
does, you guys. Sometimes she'll be crying, and we bring her to the lights and she stops, right? Look at those cheeks, you guys. She's just getting so darn chubby and healthy. She's like 10.5 right now. 7 weeks today.
She's looking at all the fans right
That's
now.
right.
She's locked in.
Hey guys. Hey guys.
Hi, Rosie.
Rose honey here. I can't get over these cheeks, you guys. I just want to eat them.
Oh, she's mesmerized now.
Yeah. I call them my guanciale, right? My cured pork jowl. So she's great. Everything's great. She's being a little tough at night, right? This week's been brutal. She's been getting up at like 1:30, 2 o'clock. Desi feeds her and then she won't go back to sleep. You little rugrat, huh? You little rugrat? But when you have a face like that, I mean, what can you do, right? What can you do? Oh, look at that. She loves you guys. She's a natural. So Rose, you can't eat this food yet, but right here is some yummy keto shrimp and grits and a really tangy salad. Maybe one day in the next like 6 months, I'll make you a plain version with no spices, right? Because it's gonna be soft for her teeth and her gums. It'll be good.
Maggie B says, looks like mama.
Everyone says it looks like mama. Everyone says I don't even see Rose in her, Bobby. But I don't even see you in Rose, Bobby. But she's so darn cute and healthy, and that's all I care about. Everyone says she's a spitting image of mama. Can you do a video on baby formula? That's not a bad idea because there's a lot of crappy ones out there. She looks like mama, right? Huh? She loves her mama and she loves her daddy. And she loves everyone who she sees, right? And she went on her first walk this week, you guys. We didn't take her out for 40 days. We didn't introduce her to anyone except Art for the first 40 days. And she went on her first walk and she's been walking ever since and she's loving it. Loving it. Is she colicky? Could be why she's up at night. She's a little colicky. Yeah, she has a little bit of reflux issues. And she's a little colicky, she gets like a little indigestion and a little constipated here and there. So that might be why. But there was one night, I want to say like over the weekend, where she slept 6 hours straight. And we thought maybe this could be the new norm. Then she's like, hell no. That ain't going to happen again, right? But oh, she's getting heavy. And she's so darn cute.
Agent 67 says, she looks like you too, Bobby.
Ah, you're just saying that. Thank you, Agent 67. She is so prescient. You guys are amazing. Yeah. Well, it's great because we both get to work from home. So we're around her all the time. And Desi's mom has been a huge help. She's here until the end of next month. And she's been so helpful because when she's crying, she'll just rock her to sleep and all that good stuff. But it's so nice to work from home and be with your daughter all day. And I think that makes a huge difference, right? She has a combo of her mom and dad. Thank you, Shahid. And her grandpa. Some people said they see Johnny P, actually.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I was on Instagram. I said, who does she look like? A ton of people said my dad, Johnny P.
Intriguing.
And then I kind of looked and I'm like, I actually kind of see it. So,
surprised.
All right, let's have Art try it. Everyone say goodbye to Rose. Until next week, right, Rose? Unless you're sleeping.
Rose.
Look at these eyes, you guys. Big and blue and beautiful. Man, she loves being on the camera. She's mesmerized. Look at that. She can't take her eyes off you guys. Yes. Right? You're so cute. I love you. All right, I'll be right back, and then Art's going to try some food. Right, Sweet Pea? You're the cutest. You're so darn
top
cute.
that segment. That's as good as it gets.
Yep, I love her. She gets in front of the camera. She's like,
All right.
staring at everyone. Almost. A few more minutes.
I'm just silent because I don't know what to say after, after the baby's on. Everyone wants to see a baby, so like I got nothing good to say.
Now it's time for the big baby here. Art, the big baby, has to try it now. Okay.
Oh, keep in mind I'm wired.
Yes,
so.
sirree. Okay, you guys.
This one's my fork here.
And then Desi and her mom are going to come in and eat dinner. But
Which one of
first,
these is mine?
I don't know.
It looks clean.
Whatever the clean one looks like.
All right. Gonna try the grits on their own first.
Yes.
That's delicious.
Right.
That's delicious. Okay. I'm just gonna go in the fingers.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Fingers is the way to go, Art.
Very, very nicely seasoned.
Right?
We're not talking something spicy. This is just well seasoned and well cooked. Not well done, well cooked.
How about
Properly
that
cooked.
pan sauce?
Delicious. I mean, everything. Yeah, I mean, I'm specifically going to go in for some sauce here and the grits.
Yeah, Art approved. That's right.
That's good. Try the little salad here.
The salad's just really nice. It's the classiest salad this side of town.
Well done, sir. This is good.
Thank you. Someone, Tyree wants to know, does Art cook?
Cook a little. I don't need to cook a lot when I'm around here filming stuff all
That's
the time.
right.
So
That's
to the victor go the spoils.
well said, Art.
Yeah.
Well said.
All right, let me get back behind the camera.
This recipe is not in the cookbook because I just made it up literally a couple weeks ago, but I think it should be in the next book. But I'll put it on the website soon because people seem to love it on Instagram when I did it.
Okay, maybe.
Get that butter. It's the butter sauce,
Yeah,
Art.
that's good, but
I always got that butter sauce.
when you don't want to get butter all over the phone, it's not a good idea.
That's right. So it's a really nice recipe for dinner, you guys. You could do it on a weekend, on a weeknight. It's simple enough. And you could obviously do it a lot quicker. I mean, we were talking, hanging out. But I mean, just to have this kind of food and think like, this is good for you, right? This is the kind of low carb keto food that reduces weight, reduces inflammation, reduces your diabetes so you can get off that medication. That's what I love about this book, is that this will really improve your health. So many people have told me they've lost 30, 40, 50 pounds. They've reduced their diabetes medication. They're on the doorstop of like getting off them completely, and they don't feel like they're dieting, right? Because when it's recipes like this, it just tastes so darn good. So Amazon link down below. If you live in another country, just search Flav City. Once again, the cookbook party is next Saturday. Eventbrite, link down below. We're sold out of the VIP cooking hour tickets, but buy the Gen admission. You get a free signed cookbooks, recipes from the cookbook, snacks, swag, get to hang out. It's going to be a great time. While the food is hot, I'm going to plate it up for Donnie and Desi. Had a great time. Tomorrow, summer condiment video coming at you. A review of ketchup, mustard, relish, barbecue sauce, and mayonnaise. So many crappy ingredients in there, but we guide you through that minefield to show you the good ones that aren't loaded with sugar and crap. Sunday, pulled pork sandwiches, keto style, with my barbecue. This is the one right here. This is my smoky coffee barbecue spice rub here. You put it on pork butt, you Instant Pot it, you serve it with homemade barbecue sauce that's sugar-free. This stuff, you guys, gold. Smoked paprika, cinnamon, coffee, tons of herbs, tons of spices. It's gangbusters. That's on Sunday. We don't stop, you guys. It's like every week, it's like film, edit, release, repeat. Film, edit, release, repeat. I've never been busier and crazier in my life, but I love every single moment of it because you guys love the content, you share it, and so many cool things happen.
Basically, you're out there and you're loving it.
I'm out there and loving every minute of it, baby. So that's it, you guys. Had an awesome time. Make sure to hit that bell icon right below the video so you get notifications. That's the most important thing so you don't miss the live streams. But Art and I will see you very soon. And we leave you and say unto you that we always do. Hashtag keep on cooking. Mad love and peace from my family to you guys. See ya. Now I got to plate the recipes for Desi.
See y'all, everyone.
Desi and her mom got to eat now, baby.
Good night. Thanks for tuning in.